Fam, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? I know I've been going for a minute and all that, and I've been getting you guys requests and comments and stuff on my past videos. So I'm gonna get back to the people or whatever the case may be. I know you might have seen my dark side Pisces response videos before, and this is a new video that I'm going to do in response to potentially dark side Pisces. It's more about a Neptune influence inside of Pisces, right? That creates a particular type of energy that was brought to my attention by someone who actually did research on it, you know what I mean? So although I have some disagreements with some of the content in here, some of the content is actually accurate as well. And with a different Pisces is probably going to be, maybe all of it is going to be accurate with a particular Pisces, right? Because we're all different. And that's due to planetary placements, all right? And that's also due to how much knowledge you have on astrology and how you can actually combat some type of influences if that's what you're looking to do, looking to accomplish, right? So I'm going to dissect her literature, which is it's a good piece. It's entertaining. It is. But like I said, due to my planetary placement is how I'm going to address this and use as much intellect as I possibly can in doing so. It's not going to be more like my other dark Pisces response because, I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I have to be that much defended on here. As you already know, I will agree with a person when they do say some things that are true. Well, I could be lying, right? But who's to say? But that's just how I am. I'm straight up, I'm direct, all right? That's because due to some of my planetary placement, all right? However, a lot of these things are correct about Pisces. So I'm going to dissect it piece by piece, the things that I feel should be addressed, all right? This may unfold into different sectors, so it might be a continuous thing, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. All right, I already spent 2 minutes with the introduction. So I want to get into how it is explained here that Pisces natives are often portrayed as innocent martyrs who are frequently getting lost in the void. They're seen as delicate and fragile caregivers that are sensitive to negativity and criticism. I'm going to start there. Now, partially, as being projected, she's got a solid point here. And I used to always say this about how astrologers have this fascination with giving us the martyr label, right? And pinning it on us like we're just the sacrificial sheep who has no idea what we're doing in life, this, that, and the third, right? So she nailed that. She said we're portrayed as innocent martyrs at that, right? And she goes on to say that this innocent thing is really like smoke and mirrors. It's something to psych you out. And I'd have to agree with her on that. And even though that's a defensive trait of mine, and it's like, okay, maybe I'm giving away a secret of the Pisces, perhaps this is what's needed for people to understand that that is a defense mechanism of ours. That we may give you bits and pieces. See, this is how it goes. We'll give you bits and pieces of what's going on just so we can keep you arm's distance from what is sort of already happened, all right? And when I say already happened, this is when I'm talking about the psychic energy that the Pisces possesses, okay? Like a Pisces may know something that's going on in the future. Now, you can debunk this part all you want, right? You can say there's no way you can do that. There's no way people are psychic. Okay, I understand. Hear me out though, right? We'll have this thing playing in our minds that something is coming or something definitely has the potential to come or take place. And if, or should I say, depending on how I play my cards, this particular thing will or will not take place, all right? And it's up for me to decide how desirable is it for me to play my cards to either avoid or obtain this event, possession, whatever it is, right? Now, in order for me to do that, let's say I have a vision and I see more than just myself in this particular thing that I'm talking about, right? And let's say you are not part of it, or a certain someone, not particularly you, or someone out there is not involved in it, right? However, this person tries to come into the picture or some type of way, like, you know, just all of a sudden try to maneuver their way into a Pisces life, right? The Pisces may look at that and speak to you in a manner that is not giving you exactly what you want, okay? And you may look at that as like, oh, that's being phony, that's being fake, you know what I'm saying? Just say what you mean, say what you, and it's like, no, because that's something that's special for us. You understand what I'm talking about? Everybody else is different. Everybody got their own special things, their own special way of moving about and everything. And most Pisces motherfuckers don't even care that you're moving the way you move. We're just aware of it, all right? We pick up on it and we say, okay, you know what I'm saying? But we have this thing as well, that we have to protect ourselves as well. Or we have to advance, we have to evolve as well. Because it's true, some of us will play the sacrificial lamb, the sacrificial sheep, and give all their shirts on their back until they have nothing. It is true. We are generous. We are giving people, and depending on your planetary placement, you will learn how to give out doses of this and in the correct way of doing it. You understand what I'm talking about? So, like I said, if we come across as foggy, that's why it would happen, all right? Or that's one of the reasons why it would happen. Now, when it says sensitive to negativity and criticism, I would say more, and this is, remember, this is pertaining to me, right? I would say more responsive to negativity and criticism, all right? And like I said, again, this goes with planetary placements, right? Like you can have strong Aries placements and stuff like that, or something that you're just a firecracker, right? Or, you know, some type of fire planet, you're just a firecracker when someone says something that may be offensive to another person, right? So, you know, Pisces could be, because Pisces have deep feelings, you know what I'm saying? So whether a Pisces is going to express that or not depends on that planetary placement a lot, unless they have trained themselves and they know that that's not supposed to trigger a response, because they know that is giving away power in a sense, right? So it's true though, like sometimes people can be so critical that a Pisces would just be turned off by it. Like, you serious? You just said that? You know what I mean? And at the same time, a person can be critical of something and a Pisces would be like, okay, I see your point. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll hear you out. But if it doesn't register, it just doesn't register. You know what I'm saying? Now, depending on, like I said, depending on that planetary placement of the Pisces, will depend on how they respond. And, which you also made a good point, right? If you're vibrating at a low energy level, right? And that means when you know, you got different chakras that go up through your body, right? If you're vibrating down here, it's gonna come up in the pit of your stomach, and you're gonna do something crazy, or something that looks crazy at least. All right, and that's true. We are prone to that. That's anybody though. That's anybody. You've seen it happen. All right, everybody's not gonna always be cool all the time. All right, so the word sensitive though is, and I said this before in my video, sensitive for Pisces is not what you think. Sensitive does not mean, oh, don't touch me, I'm a bruise, I'm a black and blue, I'm gonna get cut. No, it's not what it means. What it means is we are psych sponges. We pick up on things from far out very easily. All right, and it's draining. Like you wouldn't understand if you don't possess this. Like, it's draining. Like, we can go to sleep and dream, and it feels like we're awake, and then we got to get back up and be awake, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's how sensitive we are. So let's say we're going on 20 hours of being awake, 4 hours of sleep, and you say something that's out of whack. It's a chance that you may get the verbal abuse. It's a chance that can happen. All right, and that's what is meant by sensitive. So whether it's negative, then you're prone to see that if it's something negative or something that's just critical to the point where, for real, you had to say that, like, that was corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Pisces will stand up and say some shit to you. All right. So right there, I just dissected that part.